All right, so in this next lesson of constant evolution, we're going to be talking about how to actually evolve your trading plan. So at this point, you already built a case study so that you build that trust for your trading plan, right? We know how to do a performance review. We went through all of that information. It's pretty in-depth, it's pretty detailed. It's something that you're going to be building on top of every single time you do a performance review. And then lastly, evolving your plan. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about two things. Number one, when and why should you evolve your trading personality? And I'll also give you some examples of major adjustments and changes that you can do to your trading plan, right? Just things that you can think of for the future. It's probably not something that you'll be doing now. It's something that you potentially might be doing 6 months from now, or a year from now, or 2 years from now, whatever, right? So when and why should you evolve your trading plan? That's the first topic. Let's dig into it a little bit. So one thing I'm going to say is never make changes to your trading plan based on the fact that you believe that this other trading personality yields a better result during this certain period of time. So let's say, as an example, you've been trading your trading plan, your advanced swing trader, hybrid, or whatever personality you chose. You build that trading plan, you've been trading it for 6 months or 3 months. And you notice on the third month, right, that, a day trader is actually performing better than a swing trader is during this period of time. A day trader made 10%, whereas I only made 2%. Right? So you might get some FOMO there, and you might want to choose to change your trading personality to a day trader from a swing trader. Now, that's not enough data, in my opinion. It's only 3 months worth of data, and you've already dedicated so much work to that swing trader personality that to make that irrational change based on 1 month or 2 months or even 3 months, based on the fact that this other trading personality, day trader or a day trader hybrid, is performing better than I am, right? Now you got to understand that if you make that change, there's a learning curve, there's a process to this new trading personality, there's an adjustments, there's new insights, new lessons that you got to gather from backtesting, gather from your live exposure to the market as well. There's a period where you got to let the probability of that trading plan play out. So that's why I said 6 months. Don't make irrational changes. You got to make sure that you're executing a trading plan for at least 6 months. So never make changes, adjustments, because it seems like a different style will yield better results. It won't, right? I can tell you right now that based on a large data sample, 12 months, right? A day trader, an advanced day trader, a swing trader, an advanced swing trader, a day trader hybrid, a swing trading hybrid, they will all roughly have very similar performance results. Some might be slightly better, some might be slightly worse, right? But in order for you to reach consistency, you have to commit to that personality for a long period of time. You cannot be switching from personality to personality to personality every 3 months just because this other one is performing better. Shiny ball syndrome, as an example. FOMO, right, as well, is an emotion that's related to that. And the thing is, commit. You pick the style, you committed yourself to a style, you build that trading plan on it, you did the case study, you did the work, you have the information, you have the data, trust your trading plan, let it play out over a longer period of time. That just because one trading personality is doing better than you are in a given period of time is not a valid reason, in my opinion, to evolve your trading plan from a swing trader to a day trader, make that drastic change, because it is a big change, right? Now, what will yield better results? Sticking to one trading plan that suits your style, right? Or constantly changing and flipping back and forth. What yields better results is actually sticking to that personality, right? For a longer period of time. Why? Is because every single month, every single quarter, every single 6 months, you do that performance review from lesson 2, right? And you gather new insights. Every single time you do that, you're getting better as a trader, but you're evolving. Every single time you do it, you're evolving that personality that you chose, whether it's day trader, swing trader, any combination, right, of them. And that's what's important, is that is work, that is live data, that's back-tested data, that's insights combined from both, right, that you're gathering every single month, every single quarter, and making yourself better as a trader. So to drastically drop that personality after all that work that you put in and switch to another might not be the best use of your time. And you might actually find that, you know what, that extra 2% a month is not actually worth it in the long term, right? So in my opinion, evolving your trading plan should not be based on, hey, this other trader who's using this other personality is doing better than I am during this short amount of time. You got to play the long game. You got to let the probability play out at least for 6 months before you make any changes to your trading plan, and even longer before you consider making a whole switch from a personality to a different personality. So that's just my opinion, obviously, and something that you should consider. But let me actually give you some examples, proper examples of major adjustments, changes to your trading plan that you can actually do over time, right? So let's say you commit yourself to a day trader personality, right? So this example, switch from a day trader to an advanced day trader. So if you chose day trader, right, meaning that from the previous season, a day trader personality is simply maximizing their 1 hour run for an IBO or CBO or an ACB or an ABO. They're really looking to take as much profit on that run and minimize on the pullback. So if it's a daily pullback, you're looking to just have a short-term target. If it's a daily run, you're looking to stretch your target based on that 1 hour wave 1, wave 3, wave 5. That's the day trader personality. So you might choose, after a period of time being exposed to that day trader personality, to your trading plan, you might choose after 6 months or after a year or whatever period of time you choose to evolve a little bit. Move from a day trader, a simple day trader who's very conservative on daily pullbacks, to an advanced day trader. An advanced day trader pretty much has the same target, doesn't matter whether it's a daily pullback or a daily run. They're always targeting the most optimal or the maximum target for 1 hour wave 1, 1 hour wave 3, 1 hour wave 5. Doesn't matter whether it's a daily pullback or a daily run. That's what makes it an advanced day trader. And with that comes more of a management approach, more of an aggressive management approach to that personality. So there's a shift, there's a change, there's an evolution in that. You're not switching from a day trader to a swing trader, right? That's something that you could do. That's something that we'll chat about as an example after. But the main thing here is just making that gradual jump. Just evolving yourself, stretching yourself a little bit more, becoming a little bit more advanced, right? Another jump is going to a hybrid personality, right? So you might initially start with a day trader, after 6 months jump to an advanced day trader where you're taking on a little bit more risk on those daily pullbacks, but you're using very aggressive management approach to minimize risk altogether, right? And then you might want to choose 6 months after that to jump to now an advanced day trader hybrid, where on those daily runs, you're pretty much blending swing trading into your personality. So whenever it's a daily run, instead of targeting the 1 hour wave, you're targeting the daily wave. Daily wave 1, daily wave 3, daily wave 5, right? And now you're evolving your personality in stages, right? And there's a benefit to that. That's really realistically how I went through my journey. I didn't just start with the most advanced personality I chose, right? I created it. I started gradually adding and building on top of it and getting more advanced and more advanced and more complex as I've learned and as I had exposure to the market, right? And this is a process that you can evolve yourself, evolve your plan like that. Literally just switch from a day trader to an advanced day trader to a day trader hybrid, right? The same thing from swing trading. You might switch, just be a normal swing trader to all of a sudden becoming an advanced swing trader where you're executing SBOs instead, and a swing trader hybrid where you're scaling in with day trades on top of it, right? Same process. So that's one example. Another example could be you might start off very basic with your trading plan. You might be a day trader who says, you know what, I'm a day trader personality, but I'm just trading IBOs and CBOs. Highest probability, highest strike rate, for those strategies. So you might choose to keep it simple for yourself, right? Not get distracted by some of the more advanced strategies and just choose IBO and CBO. And maybe that is your trading plan at this point. It's built just around the basics, a basic day trader personality trading IBOs and CBOs. Evolving that personality would be now potentially adding an ABO, potentially adding an ACB to it, right? Or becoming an advanced day trader, but only utilizing IBOs and CBOs, or becoming a hybrid day trader, but still only utilizing IBOs and CBOs, right? So you can see how you don't have to start with everything. You can start with small little steps and evolve your plan, evolve your personality based on after a few months in the market, after a quarter, after 6 months, after a year, or whenever you feel ready to just step it up to the next level, right? Remember, every single time you do it, you got to do a case study, you got to do some back testing, get the data, get the results, right? So there's a process to evolving your personality. It shouldn't just be done as an irrational decision. Hey, you know what? I think I'm ready to do this, right? And just do it. You got to go through that initial decision and then back test it, build the case study, get the examples, get the data. It's a new trading plan. Other examples could mean that you could evolve your personality by risking more. Instead of risking 1%, maybe you've now been trading for a year, you have good data, you have a good strike rate, you have good performance in general, good reward to risk ratio, right? You made a bunch of money. So you might want to choose to step it up a little bit and make a very simple, easy change that can only be done when your performance tells you that it can be done, meaning that you did well that year. So now you might want to do a very simple tweak. Instead of risking 1%, you risk 2%. That's a simple way of evolving your trading plan. It's just literally hitting simple metrics, making sure that your strike rate, your risk reward, your performance in general, you're consistent and you're doing extremely well. And you did that for a year, and at that point you can choose to evolve your personality. This would be a very basic, simple change. Risk 2% instead of 1%, right? Another example would be maybe even adding a different market on top of it, or building some sort of a specialty within your trading personality. Let me explain that a little bit. Maybe you're a swing trading hybrid or an advanced swing trading hybrid executing SBOs. And trading FX, you're active, but there's only about 5 positions a month. That you know it is based on your live trading, based on your case study results, and so on. And that's good. That's what a swing trader is, right? 5 examples, 5 executions a month. But you might want to step it up to another level. Expose yourself to a few more opportunities. So at this point, you might want to start learning about equities, right? And you're doing well with FX. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to change your trading personality. You just have to learn a new market, right? And see how that market really performs, how it reacts, how you can trade it, start learning, start playing with that equities market as an example, and then put that into your trading plan, trading personality. So now, instead of just trading FX, you're an advanced swing trader hybrid for FX and equities, right? And you might gather some new insights, new lessons, new findings, because the equities market is similar but works a little bit differently than the FX market. But you can still execute the same trading plan. So you might want to evolve in that type of way. Now, instead of just trading one market, you're trading 2 markets. You have more opportunities. With more opportunities comes more risk, So that's evolving. It's stepping up to another level, making sure that you're first consistent, you know what you're doing, and then you add that additional market so that you're exposed to a wider range of opportunities. That can make you more of an aggressive trader, that can also make you more of a conservative trader, because instead of just taking 5 positions within FX, you might choose to take 5 positions within both of the markets in total, right? Being extremely selective, only taking the best of the best. Or you might choose to be a little bit more aggressive, take 5 positions in FX and 5 positions in equities, right? No major changes, you're just adding another market, right? So obviously you can evolve in many different ways. You can get creative with this, right? The idea here is that you start somewhere, basic, somewhere that meets you right now, and that was done in the previous steps. Know yourself and picking a trading personality, building the trading plan, right? So you're pretty much right now, you're where you need to be. This evolving your plan is what you can plan for in the future, how you can evolve your personality in the future. Just know that right now you don't have to do it all, right? You can start very small, very basic, right? And you can evolve your personality in many different ways, right? Last thing, right? We talked about evolving with different markets, building on top of day trading, from a day trader to an advanced day trader to an advanced day trader hybrid, right? That type of evolution. There's also an evolution of just starting with IBOs and CBOs and then adding ABOs and ACBs on top of it. That's an evolution in your personality. And the last one is making a full change, a full shift. Something that I initially told you it's something not to do, but I told you not to do it because you know it is a certain other trader is performing better during this certain market condition, right? This other personality, a day trader, might be performing a little bit better during this consolidation that is happening in the market than a swing trader would. That's not the right way to make a change from a personality to another personality. A right way, in my opinion, would be, you know what, I've been day trading for 2 years. I've learned a lot about day trading over that period of time. I've now changed my lifestyle a little bit. I'm thinking about traveling the world a little bit for the next year or so, or starting this other business or whatever. I need to free up a little bit more time. So I'm going to dig into it. I'm going to become a swing trader instead. I'm going to take the knowledge I have gained over those 2 years of being a day trader and now build a swing trading personality, a swing trading plan, just so I have a little bit more free time, a little bit more flexibility, but I'm still involved in the markets, right? That, in my opinion, is the correct way of making a personality switch. Not because somebody is doing better than you, right? During a certain market condition, you're making that personality switch, that personality change simply because it fits your lifestyle better. And that's the only major reason. It fits your lifestyle better, and because it fits your lifestyle better, you will perform better, right? Because you're not actively day trading while you're traveling the world, right? It might, from a peak performance point of view, it might make more sense to be a swing trader while you're traveling the world or running other businesses or whatever it is, right? Your life, you make those choices, but that is how you can evolve your trading plan. There's many ways that you can walk through this evolution, from adding strategies to building on top of that day trader personality or swing trader personality, to adding more risk, to adding more markets, to even committing yourself fully to that day trader or that swing trader personality, but adding some kind of an investing portfolio into it as well, where now you also passively invest or actively invest in crypto or innovation, whatever it is. You're actually making a career out of this. Constant evolution, the season, is all about now committing to this trading plan, right? We're committing by building that initial case study so that we have a lot of knowledge and information about our trading personality, right? To regularly doing those performance reviews, either monthly or quarterly or every 6 months. Build again on top of that personality, gather new lessons, new insights, more data, more examples, right? To evolving your plan a little bit, right? Adding on top of it, adding more risk, adding more strategies, becoming an advanced day trader instead of a normal day trader, becoming a hybrid, right? Adding a different market to it, right? Subtracting a market from it, whatever it is, right? It's evolving your plan, and it's that constant evolution. This whole process, this whole season went down on a regular basis, right? every few months, you're constantly evolving yourself. You have new knowledge, new wisdom, new lessons, and you should constantly get better and better and better and better. So that is it. That is it, right? So you have a benchmark, you have your trading plan, you know exactly how it fits your personality, so it's built for you based on what personality you chose. And you have the case study, you have the plan, you have the examples, you have the insights. Now you're really starting off with a really strong foundation, right? That foundation is already there. You're probably not going to be making any major changes, right? The changes come after a few months. Small, little, gradual changes based on the insights that you gather from your performance review. And the other changes come if you choose to evolve your personality after 6 months or after a year by adding a little bit more risk, adding a different strategy, becoming an advanced day trader, whatever it is, right? It's a process, but this is now a career for you. You've committed fully to trading by going through this entire trading blueprint, right? Building that trading plan, committing to a personality. You've committed to trading for the long term. So now commit to that personality for a year, 2 years, or whatever, however long you want. The longer you commit to it, the better you should be getting over time, right? Every quarter, every year, you should be learning, you should be evolving, you should be adjusting, you should be becoming a better day trader or a better swing trader, right? That is it. I hope you enjoyed the season, constant evolution. Pretty straightforward, but some powerful topics in here and some powerful work, homework, case studies, whatever it is that you want to call it, projects that you can do on a regular basis so that you're constantly adding more data to that personality, right? More insights, more data, more examples. That is it. That's constant evolution for Trading Blueprint. That's what it's about, right? We're all about constant evolution, getting better and better and better. This is how you do it, right? So that is it. You got some work to do and you better get to it. So I hope you enjoyed this season and I'll chat to you all later. Take care.